Not the first time that sport and politics have collided, and also not the first time that a high-profile athlete has spoken out on a social issue involving China. It was a study conducted earlier this week by an American research firm which alleged that Huawei, the Chinese telecommunications giant, was involved in intelligence software. Allegations that they were developing facial recognition technology which could help identify ethnic Uighur Muslims. These were accusations that Huawei denied, but since then there has been a development and they have lost one of their most high-profile ambassadors here in Europe. On a social media post on Instagram, the French World Cup winning footballer Antoine Griezmann confirmed that he would be severing ties with the company Huawei. He's been appearing on French mobile adverts since 2017, and he said that this decision was due to serious suspicions that they were involved in ethnic targeting. Now, it was almost a year ago that another footballer, Mesut Ozil, spoke out on a similar issue, saying that Uighur Muslims were being targeted in China. Now, these comments at the time were widely condemned by Beijing. You had the foreign ministry, state officials, state media, all condemning his comments and saying that he had been misled on the situation. Chinese companies actually made moves to try and remove any appearances that Mesut Ozil would have in the country. So what has the response been this time with Antoine Griezmann? Well, initially, not so much. The Chinese foreign ministry said in a statement that they would not be commenting further and that Antoine Griezmann was free to do business with whoever he wanted. And when it comes to Chinese state media and on social media, initially you saw only a few comments on the social media network Weibo, which were negative towards Antoine Griezmann, suggesting that he was another footballer getting involved in politics that he didn't understand. But on Friday, Griezmann was still part of Barcelona's appearance on Chinese social media. And this, of course, is a club that is hugely popular in the country. Now, earlier I spoke to Professor Simon Chadwick, and he said that the potential implications of this, not just for Griezmann and Barcelona, but also for Western athletes as a whole, could be huge.
What this now does is it thrusts Barcelona into a position of do you try to distance yourself from Griezmann, or do you stand by Griezmann? Very often, as we're seeing now in terms of doing business with China, there's a trade-off between Western morals and economic returns. And so Griezmann has really created a problem for many other people, many other organisations.
Certainly in 2020, we've seen an increase in athlete activism on a variety of social issues. But this week, French footballer Antoine Griezmann taking a stance and severing his ties with the Chinese company Huawei.